So let's head up here real quick and find another money-making game. I think I'll pass on it this time. Kill him. There we go. Got my bombs back again. Mark that down. That's money-making game, MMG. Again with the acronyms. Alright, so there's more to the left that I need to explore. Once we're done with that, I think we're ready to take on Dungeon 2. I think we found that earlier. I think. I'd have to look at that again. Look at my map again. Huh. Don't think I'll be completing this game in this session, this playthrough that is, but let's at least make some progress. Man, I'm bad at blocking with the keyboard controls. Man, it turns so quickly. One of these can be bombed. There it is, okay. Another money-making game. Mark that down. Finding a lot of these in this session. Where's my power bracelet? My croissant. Nope, nothing. Of course. Running low on health. I'd like to get some health back. Fairy, please. Nope. Well, there's a heart, so there's that. Another heart. Oh, good. Got my health back. Remember, up here's a bombable wall. Awesome. Buy something, will ya? Yeah, how about no? But I'll mark that down as a shop. How will that do for you, Moblin? The area to the left, there's another bombable wall, if I am not mistaken. Man, so much slowdown. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, there it is. Level 8! Well, I'll mark that down for sure. Dungeon 8. I would like to do these in order. I don't think I'm ready for Dungeon 8 just yet. So I got that marked down. We're making good progress. It was worth it. Got a bomb out of it. I'd like to get a fairy, please. And I could give that note to the medicine guy. There's more up here to explore, though, so let's get that out of the way. I don't want to die. Okay, good. Is this a bombable wall? I can't remember. A screen with a bombable wall, that is. I think so. It's worth trying. Yep, okay. Head on in. And find door repair charge. Awesome. Mark that down so that way I don't enter it. Needlessly enter it again. Well, on the bright side, we're closing in on all the areas we can bomb. Oh, that one's bombable, I remember that. Just past experience with this game helps out. Although it doesn't help with that, with the randomizer. Nice. Blocked him. I gotta write that down. Another door repair charge. Okay. This is where Dungeon 9 is in the second quest. Unfortunately, there's nothing here for the first quest. So I'll just move on. Crap, now that I think about it, I need the power bracelet to push one of those blocks. I think? Am I wrong? What's wrong with this screen? No, I will not talk to you. Pay to talk room. Mark that down. Yes, I know, Goma only has one eye. Who knew? Alright, so looking at my map again, Dungeon 2. Okay, yeah. Let's make our way to Dungeon 2. Just gotta find it. According to the map... Oh, of course, I go down one screen and these guys are back. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a little further south and to the east, but not too far. Basically where the raft would take you in the first quest to level 4. It's the screen to the left. Exactly to the left. I wasn't even paying attention to what hit me before I entered this screen. I hate taking touch damage. But anyway, I think we're ready for Dungeon 2. And now that I got the step ladder, I can take a shortcut. It requires me to go down here to use it. Yeah, that step ladder is going to solve so many problems, I can tell right now. Same with that master key. Here's where we use the step ladder. And now, we make our way to Dungeon 2, which is a little to the left now. Might make my way to a fairy bath first. Just to be on the safe side. I feel like being at full health would really help. Let's ignore those guys. Ooh, just barely avoided it. Yeah, I went up there before. The sound of the sword sounds like someone scratching something. Is this a note guy? Medicine room. Oh, I can go down a little bit. I want to be able to get some medicine. To be on the safe side. And I think this is a room, according to the map. Okay, let's see if this works. Yep. Buy medicine before you go. I think the red medicine was 68 rupees in the original. Alright. Guess 78 for the medicine. And let's try not to foolishly use it by accident. Because I did that the first time I played this randomizer. Yeah, and that was not good. I used it at full health, too. So that was a little embarrassing. But that's what happens when you're not used to keyboard controls. Though to be fair, I accidentally fat-fingered the D button when I was trying to use the sword. Or was it... now that I think about it, it may have been when I was trying to open up the menu. But anyway, here's Dungeon 2. Let's get to it. And hopefully this time we'll complete this dungeon. Yeah, I didn't print off a... Well, how could I? These rooms are so differently. They're so different. There's no point in printing it off when every dungeon is going to be different from the original in a randomized run. But now we can continue on. Dodongo, okay. Try to take care of this jerk. He went through the block. Awesome. Dodongo is gone. Blocks can't be pushed, it looks like. Let's head down. Town. Kill these guys from a distance. Just a candle to help out there. You mean to tell me these little enemies were blocked? They were holding the Triforce? This piece of the Triforce? Okay, if you say so. Ah, progress. Feels so good to say that. Especially after how the first session went. Of course, I have to complete this dungeon in order to get all the items. Never know. These dungeons might have the power bracelets, you never know. Or the recorder. Maybe the boomerang, we'll see. Ropes. That's what they're called, ropes. Seriously, that's what the game calls it. And the compass, which I don't need. Because I already got the Triforce piece. Haha. Alright. Up we go. Oh, these fire-shooting statues. What did I just get? I was on top of the item. Didn't get the map. I already got the compass. Nothing was added to the blue box inventory. Must have been 5 rupees. Maybe it was... No, now that I think about it, it must have been bombs. I think my count was 3. Yeah, it was bombs. So that works out. More bombs. That was awesome. I bombed that one. Come here. There we go. Ha! Alright, I'll leave that there. That's not going to disappear. Unlike the bombs that I just grabbed, they would have disappeared. They disappear from enemies after a certain amount of time. More of these little Hershey Kisses. Aren't they adorable? They wiggle around so much. Nothing, I guess. Just to be sure, on the safe side. Nope. Okay. To the left we go. I didn't even need to grab that. But I did anyway. Because I like collecting things. In video games. Alright, got rid of them. This is usually where those weird fire snakes would be. Because of the color of the floor, the texture of it, the design of it. 5 rupees, I'll take it. There they are. They're just guarding a key. Kill fire with fire. I like it. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of the bats. There's the map. 5 more rooms to explore. Okay, let's head to the west. See what we can find over here. Another key. missed me. That was weird how that worked. Okay. Push these blocks, or try to anyway. Nope. I'm gonna go back up and see what's in this room that I skipped. I'll be able to go left anyway. Treasure room should be coming up soon. Maybe this is it. Maybe one of these guys will drop off the boomerang. I'll take it. Got a heart container, and now I think I could get the magical sword too. Okay. 3 more rooms. Well, they're so hard to see. Seriously, look at this. They just blend in with the floor. Another key, which I don't need because I got the master key. The recorder! Yes! Oh, yes, that is so good to see. What's in this room? Anything of importance? Other than slowdown. Yeah, there we go. Awesome kill streak there. Yeah, this dungeon's usually where you get the blue boomerang, the magical boomerang. But I guess it's not here. We'll be getting it later. Okay, so I could definitely use the bow. Oh, yes, that's right. Now I get the stepladder, I can go all the way to the east, the beach on the east. And I think over there, was that the red candle? Yeah, I think that was the red candle. And then I could use that as much as I want. Instead of having to go off screen and then back on screen to use the candle. Because the blue candle is lame. I mean, it's helpful, but at the same time, red candle is way better. Because you can use it as much as you want. Man, so many statue fireballs. Okay, I think we're ready to leave this dungeon. Yep, let's head on out of here. First off, level 3. Oh, just 2 screens south, okay. And D4 is more to the east, closer to the beach. So I'm gonna try to get Dungeon 3 out of the way first before I get the item on the beach. And right down here, we would find Dungeon 3.